So the internet is definitely having a crazy conversation about Aldis today after discovering that their labels contain some information that they may not know about, such as contains bioengineered food ingredients. Let's get into the clip and then we're going to talk about some things that maybe you guys didn't know about.
They say Aldi fresh, but their salads contain bioengineered food ingredients. Their bagels contain bioengineered food ingredients. Not so fresh. No artificial flavors, but it contains bioengineered food ingredients. Even their granola bars or fruit bars contains bioengineered food ingredients.
So on the surface, this would shock a lot of people, okay? But for me personally, I feel like it's important to maybe let you guys know some things that you didn't know about. So let me just bear with me here just for a minute. I'm gonna teach you something new today, okay? So with Aldi's, if you go to their website, yes, it does say fresh produce, okay? And also down here it says our fresh produce is stocked daily and locally grown to give our customers the best selection of fresh fruits and vegetables each and every day. And it kind of shows you like a list of different, vegetables that they have here, right? But the thing about this is, I think that not a lot of people know what bioengineered food is, and I think not enough people really know why those labels are there now. So first, let's talk about what is bioengineered food. The National Bioengineered Food Disclosure Standard defines bioengineered food as those that contain detectable genetic material that has been modified through certain lab techniques and cannot be created through conventional breeding or found in nature. A bioengineered food or ingredient must contain some of the newly introduced DNA. The FDA says humans have been using selective breeding and crossbreeding of plants and animals for more desirable traits for thousands of years. So what that means, as far as in simple terms, it's a lot of people who grow things, and a lot of people feel like that they just throw a seed in the ground and a tomato pops up. But it's some people that may want a seedless tomato or seedless grapes, as an example of something that is chemically created in a lab and then grown. You know what I mean? Since the 1980s, biologists have used genetic engineering in plants to express desirable traits, including longer shelf life, higher vitamin content, or disease resistance. It wasn't until the mid-1990s that the first GMO or bioengineered vegetables became available for consumption by consumers. And an interesting fact that not a lot of people know is that human insulin as a treatment for diabetes was one of the first GMO products approved by the FDA in 1982. Some people may feel like this label about food being bioengineered that's on food now might seem or feel a little bit new. And the reason for that is, in a way, it kind of is. In 2016, Congress passed the National Bioengineered Food Disclosure Standard, requiring food manufacturers, importers, and certain retailers to disclose foods that have been bioengineered. And January 1st, 2022 was the date for mandatory compliance. So if you start to see these labels on your food items, it's because it's literally required for them to do that. Now, some people may be familiar with terms genetically modified or GMO when they're looking at the nutrition label on whatever they're making, cooking, preparing. But the new standard replaces genetically modified or GMO with the terms bioengineered or BE on most nutritional labels. So that's why now when you walk into the store and you pick up an item, no matter what it is, if it's on the shelf, it's probably going to say contains bioengineered food ingredients. So I hope that this helped you in some way, maybe understand a little bit more about all of this bioengineered food label stuff that's going on at Aldi's and maybe in other stores around your neighborhood. And I feel like that maybe people don't understand that they changed the labels and they, replace the term genetically modified with bioengineered. I think that was really important to say, because I think not a lot of people know about that. And it's also important to note that fresh and organic are not the same. But that's a bigger conversation. If you enjoyed this content, definitely drop a like. And also, let me know in the comments what you guys think about all of this.